according to these OWASP CWE. So what happen if they are if they test for broken access control issue? In that case, you can see that many of uh, security vulnerabilities are mapped inside the actually broken access control. So inside the modern web applications or inside the very limited scope, what happened? Like now, like pen tester testing the different vulnerabilities and also the attack surfaces of actually web application is increases. Okay, so whenever we are doing the penetration testing, we have very limited scopes. So in that limited scopes, we need to find the major security concerns or critical security issues. So in that case, we need to understand the different components of web applications. Okay, so whenever we test according to the CWE, then we are a pen tester is targeting the different web applications components. Okay, so, we will also cover OWASP CWE, and we are also covering the uh, OWASP CWE top 10. And one more methodology we will cover, the Sense 25. Okay, that says 25 top Sense 25 include the top five most dangerous security issues. Why it is saying they are the software errors? There are many kind of applications. Okay, so that applications that applications are some of the uh, actually some of the applications are desktop applications, some of the applications are mobile applications, and also that applications also using or interacting with the actual web application, right? For example, Skype. Whenever we are using the Skype has a web application version. Skype has a desktop application version, and Skype has also a mobile application version, right? So in that case, that application are interacting with different components. So in that case, these two methodologies only focused on web application or mobile applications, but Sense 25 focus on desktop applications also. So here you can see they are covering the uh, security issues that are related to the system exploitation, right? So that's why actually most of the organization, they use, if they are using critical applications, okay, that critical web applications are interacting with different platforms. So in that case, that Sense 25 is actually more and more important. Okay, so I hope you understand all three methodologies, right?
Yes, yes.
And
Yes.
also you should Sense 25 over CW.
So now you are trying to covering all these three, or I think most of the person knows OASP top 10, right?
We are covering all of we are covering
Okay.
each and every vulnerability of okay, are actually listed in different methodologies. Or
Okay.
whenever we talk about the software, whenever we talk about the Sense 25, we are only covering the web application vulnerabilities. Okay, so we
Okay.
are not covering system exploitation vulnerabilities. Okay,
Okay.
because it is a completely different part. You need to understand the uh, s- actually exploitation, assembly languages, and buffer overflow. All that concept you need to understand before actually covering that part. So I am
Okay.
only covering the web application security issues. Okay.
Okay.
So and next vulnerability is Sense 25. One more vulnerability is there, but it is outdated. WASP, Web Application Security Consortium. I can say like an like an 4 year ago or 5 year ago, that methodology is very famous. Okay, because now that methodologies cover the actually most of the security issues, most of the security concerns, and most of the security researchers or bug hunters, they followed that actually that methodologies to find a security issue. Okay, now it is not accepted by many of organization because of it is not updated from long time, right? You can see it updated 13 year ago. It contains the it, it actually does not contain the modern security issues vulnerability. It contains only the traditional web application security issues. So whenever you are testing any traditional web application, so in that case, that methodology is very useful. And I will also tell you how to follow that methodologies. Okay, I hope you understand about the methodologies and why methodologies are important. Okay.
Sir, I have a question actually.
Mhm.
Sir, is cryptography and SQL injection are really outdated or obsolete nowadays because it is still into use into server, I think so, for database hijacking or something like that.
So actually, nowadays, remote code execution and SQL injections are very hard to find because of the most of the organization using the cloud version of SQL. Okay, so whenever we are
Yes.
inputting arbitrary commands, okay, any kind of arbitrary commands, so so that actually cloud version of SQL, they actually interpret as a text only. Okay,
All right,
so
sir.
that's why it's very hard to find the SQL injection and remote code execution nowadays in modern application. I am saying the modern application, okay? And most of the SQL injections are interacting throughout the APIs. So if you want to do SQL injections and if you want to know that that actually SQL injection is available or not in actually certain applications,